No jail, no probation. Still a problem? N-400 sentencing explained. Anne and Mark continue their discussion in the same office room. Anne has reviewed Mark's earlier answers from Part 1 and now moves carefully into questions about sentencing and court-ordered outcomes related to the charge he already disclosed.
Mark, I'm going to continue based on what you told me earlier. You explain that you were charged once and that the case was dismissed. My main question now is, were you ever sentenced by a court for that charge?
No, Anne. I was not sentenced. Since the judge dismissed the charge, there was no sentence given. I did not receive jail time, probation, or community service as a sentence.
Just to confirm, there was no formal sentence at all. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. No sentence.
Thank you. Sometimes applicants misunderstand what counts as a sentence, so I need to be clear. As a follow-up, did the judge require you to pay any fines or fees?
Yes, I paid a small administrative fee. It was not a punishment, but the court said it was required to close the case.
Understood. And that fee was paid in full?
Yes, it was paid the same day.
Good. Another follow-up for clarity. Were you ordered to attend any classes, counseling, or programs? Yes or no?
No, nothing like that was required.
Thank you. Now I want to confirm something else. Even though the case was dismissed, did you understand at the time that it still counts as a charge for immigration purposes?
I didn't understand it fully at the time. I learned that later, when I started preparing my naturalization application. That's why I made sure to disclose it.
That's fine. Many people learn later. One last confirmation for this segment. Since that case, have you ever been sentenced in any other case, even for something minor?
No, Anne, never.
All right, that answers my question about sentencing clearly. Let's move on to the next area, which is about conditions the court may have placed on you. Continuing from what we discussed, my next main question is, did the court impose any conditions on you related to that charge?
No, Anne. The court did not impose any conditions. The judge only wanted to see proof that my driver's license was renewed. After that, the case was dismissed.
Just to confirm, renewing your license was not a condition of a sentence. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. It was more like a requirement to resolve the issue, not a punishment.
Understood. Sometimes courts impose conditions even without a conviction, so I need to ask. As a follow-up, were you required to report to anyone, like a probation officer?
No, I was not required to report to anyone.
And were there any restrictions placed on you, such as travel limits or driving limits after the case?
No restrictions at all. Once my license was renewed, everything returned to normal.
Thank you. Another follow-up. Did the court warn you that future violations could lead to more serious consequences?
Yes, the judge explained that if I drove without a license again, the penalties could be more serious. I understood that clearly.
And since that warning, have you complied with all laws related to driving?
Yes, absolutely. I always check expiration dates now and renew early.
Good. One more confirmation. Have you ever violated any court order in your life?
No, Anne, never.
Thank you. Your answers are consistent with what you explained in Part 1. Now we'll talk about fines and payments in more detail. Now I want to focus specifically on payments. My main question is, did you pay all court-ordered fines or fees related to that charge?
Yes, Anne. I paid everything that the court required. There was only one fee, and I paid it immediately.
Just to confirm, there are no unpaid fines. Is that correct?
That's correct. Nothing unpaid.
Thank you. As a follow-up, did you ever request extra time or a payment plan to pay any court fees?
No, I didn't need to. The amount was small, and I was able to pay it right away.
Understood. Another follow-up. Did the court ever send you reminders or warnings about unpaid amounts?
No, after I paid, I didn't receive any further notices.
Good. And do you still have proof of payment?
Yes, I kept the receipt with my court records.
That's very good. USCIS often asks for proof even many years later. One more confirmation. Have you ever failed to pay a fine or fee ordered by any court?
No, Anne. I have always paid everything required.
Thank you. This shows compliance, which is important for the record. Let's move to the final segment, where I'll confirm your understanding of how sentencing relates to your application. For our last segment today, I want to confirm your understanding. My main question is, do you understand how sentencing or court outcomes can affect your naturalization application?
Yes, I do. I understand that USCIS looks at whether someone was convicted, what sentence they received, and whether they completed everything the court ordered.
Just to confirm, you understand that even dismissed cases must be disclosed, yes or no?
Yes, I understand that.
Good. As a follow-up, if someone is sentenced and does not complete the sentence, do you understand that it can cause serious problems with naturalization?
Yes, I understand that clearly. Not completing a sentence or ignoring court orders can be very serious.
Correct. Another follow-up. Based on your history, do you believe you have completed everything required by the court?
Yes, Anne. Everything was completed fully and on time.
And just to confirm one final time, there is nothing related to sentencing, fines, probation, or court conditions that you have not disclosed today. Is that correct?
That is correct. I've told you everything.
Thank you, Mark. That concludes Part 2. In Part 3, we will finish this topic with final verification questions and a short summary review. Vocabulary note: sentenced, officially punished by a court after a conviction. Administrative fee, a money paid to close or process a case. A probations, period of court supervision instead of jails. disclosure, giving full and truthful information. Court-ordered, required by a judge, conditions, rules or requirements set by a court, a restriction, a legal limit placed on someone, give violations, the breaking a law or rule, comply, follow rules or orders, the consequences, results or outcomes of actions, a fine to money paid as a legal penalty, fee, the required payment for court processing, to payment plan, an agreement to pay over time, the proof of payment, a receipt or record showing payment, a compliance, following legal requirements, and naturalizations, process of becoming a U.S. citizen, a conviction, a formal decision that someone is guilty, sentence completion, finishing all court requirements, a probation, supervised period ordered by a court, a verification, a confirmation that information is accurate,